Morning everyone. I apologise that you've got me again this morning. It's my fault. I've forgotten to send out to the person who I put on the rota their date, so apologies to them and to you. But as we look at the word together, we know that we can always find encouragement, and my prayer would be that you would be encouraged today, and that's just something that I want to touch upon, just maybe to reflect on a few verses that I shared on Sunday morning, and just to start off with a question really is, have you ever felt, or even are you feeling now, weary and discouraged? And I'm sure the answer to that question is yes. If at some point in our lives, if not at this very moment, we may be feeling tired and weary and discouraged, and the Bible helps us in this to be able to deal with it, to overcome it, and in that to be victorious in our circumstances that we are in, and it just takes some simple steps, but often we need to be reminded of those steps. So I just want to read the first few verses of Hebrews chapter 11 and maybe just share a thought or two. It says this, Hebrews chapter 12, not 11. Therefore we also, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily ensnares us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. For consider him who endured such hostility from sinners against himself, lest you become weary and discouraged in your souls. So there are some really practical things for us to do there. First of all is to understand and look at the examples that have gone before us. The previous chapter tells us of but many of the characters in the Old Testament and their faith, and we are to be encouraged by those who have gone before us because of their faith and in their faith. So look to them, surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses. We are to lay aside those things that would hinder us, the weights and the sin, the besetting sin that so easily ensnares us. And there are things today that maybe we need to lay aside. And then that final verse, verse 3, talks about looking unto him, that's verse 2. Verse 3 says, consider him who endured and suffered all that he did on the cross, all the humiliation, all that he went through. And that word consider means to take time to meditate upon the one whom the subject is, and the subject is Jesus. And we need to take time to meditate upon Jesus, who he is, all he endured for us. And when we take our eyes off the circumstances, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, off the circumstances, off the situation, off the people, off maybe the emotions, off of those things that are discouraging us and causing us to be weary, and to look to him, we will find encouragement for our souls. So I just want to say that this morning, that you would, if you're in that place or have been in that place of weariness and discouragement, then turn your eyes to Jesus. Maybe we need to be encouraged by those who have gone before us. Maybe we need to lay aside some weights and some sins. Maybe we need to take some time to consider Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, so that weariness, that discouragement would be lifted, and we can run with endurance the race that is set before us. God bless you all.